It's Tastepink, welcome back. And no one told me about Ywigs, so I'm a little bit mad at y'all. So sis, for those of you who wanted something more affordable, something that's pre-cut, pre-styled, and just flat out bomb, you can basically do absolutely nothing, no pre-tweezing, no plucking. I didn't do any of that, sis, and it looks this good. I want you guys to get in on this, so I did a very detailed video. I'm gonna talk you through everything, because honey, my wig application process, I've stepped it up, I've elevated myself, and y'all gonna see. I'm gonna show you all the tips and tricks that I do, but definitely don't forget to check out Ywigs. You can get this unit. I don't want you to sleep on the slice list. So definitely make sure you subscribe. We're on the road to 400K, honey. Let me know how you're feeling the look in the comments section. And again, kiki with me in the comments. Let me know if you like this look and what other companies you want me to check out, because you know I'm a little particular. I can't trust everybody. You know, they be stealing my photos and other people's photos too. But yes, don't keep secrets from me, sis. We got to keep each other in the loop. Let's get into it. Since I'm new to Ywigs, I wanted to show you guys exactly what you get in your box if you decide to make a purchase. And this is a 13x6 lace frontal wig, so it does have wefts, and it has an adjustable and removable elastic band along with 3 combs. Okay, so sis, when I first put this unit on, I was dead. Like, it sent me. This is 100% pre-styled. They did their thing. That feathered bang was there when I took it out of the box. And so one of the things I wanted to say is that I removed the elastic band because the lace was bunching and like ruching around my ears, so I just took it out. It was much easier. And to get more into the pre-plucked hairline, it looks the best at the front of the unit. On the sides, I feel like it's more dense, it's more full, so you will definitely notice the difference. So that's something I'm sure they can improve upon. And as for the parting space, this is a curved part. It's like a C-shaped part, which is one of my favorites. So when I saw that they did this, honey, oh, that's all I needed, because that looks super realistic. So one of the very first things I like to do is take a double prong clip and situate the hair away from the ear tabs, because I'm going in to trim the lace around the ear tabs. This is a really important step. It makes installing the unit a lot easier. It helps your unit to lay flat. Again, I highly advise using the double prong clips. Make your process neat so it's a lot easier, especially if you're a beginner. And I put the unit on without a wig cap, so that's a testament, like, this unit is slaying, okay? And I wanted to situate it, you know, make sure the ear tabs fit comfortably. I didn't have to trim any excess, which is good. So to start, I'm using the best mousse. Like, it's only $4. You need to pick this up. It's changing the game. It gives you maximum hold, so I like to apply it at the lace front edge and really work it in to the hair. So, you know, use a comb if you need to, but this just helps to keep the hair away from the lace front edge, and it accentuates the pre-plucked hairline. And to keep my process neat, I'm using all the clips in the world to make sure that that hair stays away from the area of which I'm cutting when I go in to trim the lace. Take your time, use jagged motions. Now you guys can already see this looks pretty melted. The lace is a medium brown, so it's perfect for my complexion. I'm about a medium 20 in Pat McGrath if foundation, so if that gives you a point of reference, but it works beautifully. And next I'm going in with the Got To Be gel. This is the water resistant version, and I prefer to use this specifically for the ear tabs. I apply it to the back of my hand and thin it out with my finger. I like thinning out the product so I'm not applying globs to my skin. And you guys see I'm just gently lifting the lace and applying the product, so it makes it easier because I already have my unit in position. So I just lay the lace down, use a rat tail comb to make sure that it's secure and that the lace at the very front isn't flipping up. And then I use my blow dryer on the cool setting to really like reinforce it and make sure that it adheres to the skin, which is really, really important. And I like to use it on a very high cool setting. Now you can use different products to apply, but this just happens to be my favorite. I've been experimenting with a lot of different products over the years, but I prefer to use 2 separate products for the installation process. And you guys see, again, I'm just lifting the lace, applying the product, and placing it down because the unit is already in position. And don't forget to use that rat tail comb to lay everything down, and it'll help you to keep the hair in place when you are using the blow dryer. And I like to point the blow dryer above the hair, not in front of the wig, like right above it, so I'm not blowing hair out of place. And for the area at the front of the unit, I use the Got To Be Free Spray. This provides the best results to melt the lace. It's a little bit more of a messy product, which is why you have to be very careful. Apply a very modest amount because a little goes a long way, and be super neat when doing this. Some people apply it before they do their makeup, but you know me. Now I like to apply this elastic band. It has a lot of stretch and it'll help to, you know, further melt down that lace and give the best adhesion possible. And I'm going to go in with my hot comb and just, you know, use this to further hold any excess hair away from the lace front edge to keep the process neat. Don't sleep on this process. It's really, really important, and it just keeps everything neat. And you know, it helps with the flip over method that we're going to be doing, because you know that feather bang, we got to make her come through. She's too flawless to not show her off. And I'm going to be applying this wax stick. You can get one from Amazon. I'll have one linked below, but this creates a sleek, more polished look, and I just love the finish of it. And you know, again, I got to go in and make sure that curved part is sitting pretty because she's gorgeous. Now this part I don't advise doing, but I wanted to keep it in. Use a large clip to help keep the bang pushed away from the front. I use these smaller clips because, you know, that was just what I had on hand. But when I took the elastic band off, you see that little indentation. We're going to get rid of that by using the back edge of the hot comb. Again, don't fret about it. It will definitely loosen up. And I like to go in and create little minimal sideburns. And I like to use a little bit of that conditioning mousse that I showed you guys in the very beginning to make sure that I keep it in place. Because I like my sideburns to be in a very specific area. I don't make them too heavy. And I'm using a tiny section of hair to create a little swoop. I don't even think this qualifies as like baby hairs because it's a tiny swoop. And I don't bring the swoop too far out. I want it to be very much close to the hairline, but still so you get the distinction, you know, that there's some hair there. And again, I'm doing the same thing here. You don't have to do this, but I feel like I kind of wanted to break up the hairline on the sides because it is a bit more full than I would like. It's a little bit dense. So that is just my one huge criticism with this unit. Again, it's 8 to 10 inches. It's 150% density. Okay, sis? I think it's more like 125 if I can keep it real with you, sis, but it still looks like a very healthy blowout, like silk press kind of vibe. But don't forget to check out Ywigs, sis. Check them out. You can use the code Tastepink to get additional money off your order. This unit is way too affordable. And I'm flat ironing the hair on 425 degrees. Very small bump to the ends just to freshen up the curl. And it takes you no time. This is like an everyday work appropriate wig. Like, and don't forget to add that pressed powder. This is by Maybelline Fit Me in 355. I actually went down a number, and I went in to just do a slight bump to the area at the front of the unit. It was ever so slight because, you know, during the styling process, it does loosen just a little bit. But honey, check out Ywigs.com. Do not sleep, honey. Get your unit. Subscribe. Join me in the comments. Kiki with me. Tell a friend. Share this video. And I hope I see you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in.